What's going on, people? It's us again. We're back. It's me and it's her, and we're back for some more Sims 4 gameplay. Riveting stuff. Just real.
Oh, kids.
We'll we open with a lady on the toilet, as any good story begins. Really, if you think about it. Eating for two. She's pregos. With child, as they say.
We're not very.
Her name is Lucky Dream, apparently. That's
They're not very.
that's a choice.
Oh, they're not very rich.
They're
poor.
They live in one of those portable storage buildings that you can. Sometimes you see them on the side of the road. There'll be like 4 or 5 of them. You buy them. A lot of people put like lawnmowers in them and various gardening tools and such. But
It's not doing too great.
you can cram a bed in there and a toilet, apparently, if you're down on your luck. As
give it a makeover.
She's got a
In the inventory.
she had a picture that was defying gravity, just kind of floating in midair, as pictures do. Also, there were some see-through walls. Here we have a completely translucent, transparent, completely see-throughable roof. The king of skylights, some would call it. Now what's she doing? We love the environment around these here parts. We like to spray paint the ground just every chance we get. There's that jingle. I've had it in my head all week. It's back. I'm very excited about it. This cable is a problem. If you're seeing this on video, it's a nuisance. It's I'm sure I could get one that's 30 feet long, and then it would cost $100 and not work. Go into the settings. However you do that. Over there at the very top right. Click that thing. Nope, that's a notification wall. There are settings somewhere. We're going to want to turn the game music volume down just a scotch. It's very loud. There's lots of
Well, I would have to completely leave.
What about down there in the bottom where it's got the play and pause buttons?
No.
What about down here in the bottom right? What's all this stuff?
That's like personal stuff. That's like their job.
This game. There you go. Music. Go with 70. There you go. We want to keep the Sims gibberish turned all the way up to just as loud as we can get it, because it's just not a Sims game without all the fleeber durban derber spurban flurba derp bourbon turban true papa floppa na papa wooby. It kind of sounds a little bit like whatever speak Anakin Skywalker is mumbling to Sebulba in the hit film Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, where they're like, Chupapa na flobba na baba slimo. And you're the audience member, you're just kind of like, oh man. Check out the mouth on this kid. I don't know what he said, but I'm pretty sure it's not something his mother would approve of. But then he grew up to be just a real swell guy. Killed a bunch of kids. took over the whole galaxy. Just started killing everybody. Just inherited a real weird breathing problem. Probably smoked 3 or 4 packs a day. They left that part out of the theatrical version. But you can get a super director's cut where it shows Anakin just smoking so many cigarettes. It's really sad. It's a shame if you think about it. That's something you got going on there. That's.
I know.
But that was. But that was fun for the roofer. Is that what they're called? Roofers?
Yeah.
The construction folks. The builders.
It's not the same thing.
The builders. The Bobs of the world. Wasn't Bob the Builder related to Dora somehow, or was that somebody else? I know there was a Diego.
That was like her cousin.
Like a next door neighbor's nephew's sister's cousin's son-in-law or something. Had the same great storytelling though. Riveting stuff like, do you see the squirrel? There it is! Squirrels have tails. And they climb trees. What other animals have tails? Did you say a dog? That's right. Dogs have tails. And then there's always some terrible song and dance number. They get stuck in your head for far too long.
Why does it have to be terrible?
I don't know. I can pull one up on Google, and you tell me. With hits like, we did it, we did it, we did it, hooray! And then there's some Spanish words that I don't remember. And then there's backpack, backpack. And the map shows up and starts talking, and nobody's horrified for some reason. Swipe or no swiping? Aw, man. I always thought they should make like a revenge movie with a hard R rating where Swiper gets revenge. He gets his, you know, he pays Dora back for all those times that she told him no and he just stopped. He's like, well, they caught me. I guess I can't continue trying to swipe now. Because, you know, thieves always just stop dead in their tracks when somebody says, don't do that. I think the message is to tell kids, hey, stealing is bad. We shouldn't do it. My takeaway was never trust a fox with a mask. I don't mean to, like, profile and be like, foxes. Ugh. But to this day, I don't trust him. Except Tails. He's alright. Does Miles Tails Prower from Sonic the Hedgehog have a tail? That's right. He does. Hooray! This is where the dance number goes, the song. I don't know the words, but it goes right here. I really like this paint job you got going on here. It looks like, I don't know, kind couple of people just took a paintbrush and dipped said paintbrushes in paint and just slapped the wall with it. Spackled. That's what we'll call that look. That's spackled. Let's all say the word together. Spackled.
Literally nobody said it.
You said it. I heard you. Good job. Up top. La 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 la. Ooh. Ah. Love these glass walls you've got going on where you can just see everything. I mean, everything.
Yes! Wait. Yes!
You really wanted that
Counter. Yeah, I did.
giant medicine cabinet straight out of a doctor's office. That's the one that they tell you to sit on. It also has like a bench on top of it. It's very strange. Various pull-out footrest things, and you know the one. There's usually some contraptions hanging off of it that you start playing with, and then the doctor comes in and you try to act like you weren't playing with the stuff on the thing. And they're like, hey, I saw you. Well, I'll give you an hour of this here just top-notch riveting content.
How about you say that a few more?
Riveting? Great word. Doesn't get used nearly enough. But I'm not afraid to use it. You know, there's a type of, I think it's like a construction thing, some sort of not, oh, it's like along the lines of like a washer or like screws, nuts and bolts. It's called a rivet. It's a completely useless fun fact for you there. Riveting rivets. That sounds like a Fortnite map. Or like a world on Ratchet and Clank. I even think Rivet was a character. I think those are like the female wombats that you play as some in Rift Apart. Wombats was the word I just used.
View a piece of art. Where's art? Art.
Well, art is kind of
It's a thing on the wall. Where's the thing on the wall?
it's kind of subjective. Like
Is that art? View.
art could be anything. It just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like what one might consider art, another might consider just total garbage.
Just to work out.
And she's happy about it. She also has a pacifier. I don't really know what to say about it. Other than, okay.
Oh my gosh, nothing means watered. Oh wait, that's it.
I like the stairwell over here that goes nowhere. That's cool.
Quit sleeping. You need to do your job.
Typical person. Just asleep on the job.
Microscope. Microscopic. Is that a microscope?
What's that thing that looks like a rocket?
I don't know, but I need a microscope.
It looks like some sort of death ray from a James Bond movie.
About.
There's another one.
Where is that person?
What's wrong with that person's head? They look like they've got like a popcorn ball for a head.
Who's that?
Back to your left. Right down there in the middle. No, they're in the middle. The person, no. Back, no. Nope, they're not floating in the sky. They're back inside the building. Nope. That's...
I'm trying to find someone.
I am too. You're going everywhere else. Besides,
I know
right,
this
that person there in the middle.
Yes, I know.
Just,
Ooh, what about that? Oh, that's not a person.
What's in that tank? Huh?
What's that?
Back downstairs in the corner. That's you, and you're sleeping still. And you're very uncomfortable about it.
Yes. Gossip. Friendly gossip. Gossip about coworkers. Okay.
Typical.
Well, it's something that
So what do you think about Bob? He acts like he's so smart, but he's not. He's a builder, you know. Well, whatever. I could do that if I felt like it. So, joke's on him. What joke? Exactly. Wait, what?
I need a computer!
What? I mean, take your pick. There's one in like every
Yeah, but they're
every
all
5
being
feet. There's one
used.
right there. There's one over there.
That's not a computer.
You're a computer.
Just kick her out. Just be like, leave.
Hey, you, leave your workstation. I need it. And also, what are your thoughts about Bob? Me and the gang were wondering. Like she's not gonna go right back to those folks that you were just hanging out with and be like, can you believe, what was your name again? Can you believe Lucky walking around here with just a disgusting smock? Have you seen it? It's never been washed once. It's just covered in all kinds of yuck. It looks like maybe she killed somebody. She chopped him up into very small pieces. I mean, she has green smoke just rolling off of her. That's the game's way of being like, hey, you nasty. Wash yourself. How come Mr. Rattail here has to pull his hair back in a ponytail, but the women don't?
He doesn't have to.
Seems kind of unfair.
He just
Seems kind of sexist, if you ask me. Please don't ever do that again. Poor lady. She's just wandering. She doesn't know what to do. You kicked her out of her workstation, so she's just... Good grief. Does this place have a laundromat? You're grossing her out. You smell so bad.
No, I'm not.
I mean, you're very uncomfortable.
Well,
Down here in the bottom left, if you'll see, you're tired. Your batteries are drained. You really need to use the bathroom. You need to wash yourself, and you're starving. Like, take care of your person. They're.
well, if she
I
would
wonder
stop
if
talking.
I wonder if they can just. I wonder if a Sims person will just die if you don't make them do things. She just did that thing that the Tasmanian Devil used to do on Looney Tunes back in the day, where he'd turn into a little tornado thing with like hands and feet sticking out of it, and it'd be all like, and we were like, whoa, getting crazy out here, Bugs Bunny. Now what you doing?
I don't know.
Just clicking on stuff?
Yeah.
That's what I do at work. That's the craziest shower I've ever seen. Right there that you're standing at.
That's not a shower.
You're a shower.
That was a robot.
Mm.
I chatted with it.
Dream.
Oh,
Dream, dream, dream,
Sleep
dream.
in a bed if one side isn't there.
Yeah, that's true. Do you really want a window literally right above your bed so that, and like eye level on top of it, so just anybody could walk by and just creep on you while you're sleeping or just doing whatever it is you do in your bedroom? Just stand there and watch you through your window. I mean, maybe a curtain at least, or
Well, we don't have money, so but on that.
they don't cost much, and you can use just about anything for a curtain. Just anything really.
That's so sad.
Just I don't know. You could like use thumbtacks and tack a
Fine, if it really bothers you, I'll put.
tack an old shirt
Curtain.
tack an old shirt over the window or just something. There you go. Okay, that's a choice.
The cheapest ones. I don't want it.
I don't even know what those are.
I don't like
They
it.
look like some sort of. They look like the shutters. I'm thinking of Resident Evil 2, when things go down in the police station, and these shutters come down over the windows, and some of the doorways. That's what they. That's what they look like. Some of those look like they wouldn't even function in a way that you would need a curtain to function as.
There, curtain. It's cute. Maybe I should add another counter before I go.
Definitely should. Can never have enough doctor's office medicine cabinet
And a rug.
things.
Size that up.
What's this down here in the bottom, in the middle, that looks like that weird effect when you take a mirror and you face it toward another mirror, and it does that crazy optical thing where it looks like it just goes on forever, and then you get dizzy and fall over? Right there, in the middle. Right there. No, over.
This?
The one that looks like the thing I was talking about. That. No. Nothing else, just the thing that looks like what I was
I'm
describing.
gonna use a baby rug. Yo.
30 minutes worth of just grade A, blue ribbon, gold medal, riveting content. For your eyes only, right here. What's this guy's deal?
He's fixing the toilet.
Maybe now's not the best time to be crawling in bed in sleazy lingerie. Maybe wait till the plumber leaves. I've seen movies that start like this.
It's not a plumber.
That's all I'll say about that.
She got out of bed to pass out.
Uh-huh. Hey,
What?
why is the random plumber crawling in bed?
It's not a random plumber. He lives here.
Okay. All right, that's her dude. That makes a little more sense. I was very confused for a minute.
Obviously.
Yeah, bathroom, homie, right there. That's what it's for. Go ahead and flush it one more time, just to make sure. Can never flush a toilet enough, I always say. I won't use one unless I flush it 3 or 4 dozen times. That's just me. And then he cuts his hand off and just stands there and bleeds to death.
Hey!
This is one wild magic trick. I like how the lettuce turned into tomatoes and then turned back into lettuce and then turned into a bowl. Ugh. You could have just walked out in your backyard and with a bowl and created that. Just grab a handful of grass, some leaves off of a bush, and there you go. Salad, everybody.
We're gonna go out and about and collect some collectibles. There was one right there. Literally right in front of your face.
It's right there.
Harvest.
That's a collectible? Looks like a plant.
It is a plant.
Plant's a collectible?
But I can sell it and get money.
Oh, okay. Kind of a lame collectible.
And then dig.
It's nothing like the birds in Spider-Man on PS4 from Insomniac, where you swing around the city and catch birds.
Harvest.
That was a side quest activity you could do. Super fun. Or like in Assassin's Creed games, there's usually things just blowing around the city, whatever city it takes place in. There's like, I don't know, there's like sheets of music that you can run around and collect. Super fun.
Okay. So now
Maybe get a TV.
we only have 20.
She was literally just sitting there on the bed staring at the wall.
We don't want money. There's nothing.
She has a job that looks like would pay you, you know, at least enough to have a TV.
The fridge. Put the
She's got a smartphone, though. That's the important thing.
and the strawberries in the fridge. We have a lily and a bluebell. How about can we
Sippity
put
fraud.
those in
Rats
there?
and a sminchi.
Sweat game.
Pay attention to this conversation, kids.
Okay.
There'll be a quiz on it later.
Zombo Fooney.
Zombie.
Yeah.
Kiss and no I want it.
Yeah. He said something about quesadilla, and she said zombafooey.
Stop.
So, those are the bullet points of today's lesson. What is that horrible thing? Oh, I hate it so much. Oh, no.
You're so cute.
Oh, no. Get it out of here. Is that another, like, relative of Dora? What is that thing? Just some random cube? What are we doing right now?
I'm placing all my crystals.
Oh.
in the-
Okay.
I'm gonna put a couple of these back.
Is that either a brain or a slab of ground beef? She's getting ready to. I think she just ate it. So it must have been the ground beef. Hopefully not the brain. Or you got a real strange individual.
In the brain.
Was somebody gonna eat that salad that they left on the counter?
They did. They ate portions of it.
So that's what we do with what's left. We just leave it sitting there and go.
You can put it in the fridge.
Just saying. Like,
Look, I customized.
who's she flirty with? Her dude just left.
She's not specifically with
She
anyone.
got some sort of side hustle going on.
We're going to work again. Ain't that fun?
Oh boy.
Ain't that fun?
Get up off my microphone, yo. Go back to the weird shower with the, like...
Hey, it's our twin. I'm kidding.
That's who she's flirty for. Okay. It's starting.
No.
It's all start. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together, folks. That's all I'm gonna say. It's starting to make a little more sense. Uh-huh.
Bon and Gravi?
Grenoble.
Oh, yeah.
Go back to the weird shower. It looks like the sort of shower
What
where
weird shower.
8 people could clean themselves all at the same time, and it would be wildly uncomfortable for everyone involved. Or maybe not. You never know about people these days. What's that thing?
I need a thing to brainstorm on.
Well, that right there that looks like some sort of strange tractor turned over on its side, that's definitely a brainstorm machine, if I ever saw one.
Not the person, the thing.
It actually looks like some sort of weird contraption you'd put to your face. Like back in the day, there was these, I don't know what you'd call them, but it was like almost like a pair of binoculars, and you'd put them, and it would come with this little cardboard wheel with a bunch of little pictures on it, and you'd put that in the binocular thing, and there was like a lever, and you'd pull the lever, and it would rotate that wheel to the next picture on it. You know, have you seen this? You know what I'm talking about? Do they make these things anymore? Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, because this is not a fever dream that I had. This was a real thing that really happened, and I had one. That's the weirdest shower I've ever seen. You ask it for soap, or?
No. It's a robot, not a shower.
Loopy.
Floopy, everybody. Viewfinder? Was that what it was called? I don't know. Let me know. I was right. Kind of. Yes. Yes. Hang on. No. No. Yes. Wait a minute. This thing, everybody. This thing. Yeah, that right there. See? You put the wheel. Hopefully I don't get like wildly copyright claimed for some reason because of this image. That would be stupid. But yeah, you put that wheel in there. See? And you pull that handle and it rotates the wheel to the next slide, the next picture. We had some great toys when I was a kid. We also had this thing that was called Ball and Stick. Not as great as Rock and Twig, but a close second. And sometimes our folks would just literally lock us out of the house, tell us to go play in the yard, and we're like, and do what? They're like, we don't care, we're tired of looking at you. And they'd kick us out and then lock the door, and we'd just be out there, just like wild animals, just running around in the grass. We made fun games like Boredom and Watch the Clouds. That was a fun one. There was also Climb a Tree and Get Hurt. That was one of my favorites.
Literally nothing says brainstorm.
Have you clicked on everything?
Yes.
What about this over here in the far left that looks like a death machine?
Nothing.
Have you been upstairs? Maybe upstairs is the designated brainstorming area.
No, there's just a bathroom.
What about that? What about all that? Oh, what's that thing?
Workout stuff.
Have you clicked on all these things?
Yes.
Well, Google it. I think that's what you did last time. Figure out how to, yeah, because there was something in the lab that you were supposed to do and you couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, but I didn't Google it.
But you did, though. I watched you do it.
But I didn't.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Click on all that stuff.
I already have
Each individual thing, click on it.
That's a table.
Click it.
That's a table.
I don't care.
It won't
Click
let
it.
me click
Click
it.
on everything.
Experiment.
Click on these things on the up here floating in the sky.
Those are lights.
You're a light.
History.
What's that thing?
No.
What are those?
No.
I always brainstorm by the trash can. That's where I do my best brainstorming, actually.
Blah, blah, blah.
What's this down here that looks like that contraption in Jurassic Park where Dennis Nedry it's a shaving cream can and he opens it up and I'm trying to talk. And it's got like a little spot for the individual vials of dino DNA to go where they put them and they look like
Whatever, just do whatever.
they look like that. Maybe the bathroom? The toilet? Click the toilet and see what happens. A lot of people brainstorm on the toilet, among other things. But we won't talk about that.
I'm Googling it.
I'll just be over here entertaining the folks.
What's the invention constructor in Sims 4 for the scientist job?
That was...
Oh, it's that?
She just asked Google that. She just out loud said those words in that form of a question to Google, and apparently
It's this, but
it understood it, which is wild because I sure didn't. Did you? Because
it's
I didn't.
this, but this. All it's letting me do is chat with it.
Well, keep chatting. There you go. You got inspired. You did it.
That's focus, first of all.
Keep at it.
I earned $200 plus
Hey, it's a
vacation day.
It's a rupee, everybody, from Zelda. It's a rupee. Those are your monies. The green ones are pretty worthless. I think they're worth like 1 cent or $1 or it's just one. Whatever. I mean, not real sure how the currency works in those games, but I know that the green rupee is 1. The blue, no, one of them, there's a blue one and a red one. There's also a silver one and maybe a gold one? No.
Oh.
Why does this dude wake up in the middle of the night every morning?
Because
He needs to get on some sleep medication? Maybe take a shower before you go to bed.
well, that didn't happen.
And you might sleep better if you close your curtains to the window right beside your head. You'd probably sleep more soundly if you didn't feel like somebody was just standing there staring at you, watching you sleep. He just had a thought bubble of a television. I saw it. He thought to himself, man,
That doesn't mean they're getting a television.
life would be so much better if we had a little TV. Love the bunny slippers, by the way. If you don't have a pair of bunny slippers, you're not living right. I said it. What I want are a pair of slippers that have the creepy little clown goblin guy puppet from the Saw movies. I want some slippers that have his head on them. I don't know what that says about me, but that's what I want. You put them on and it's like, I want to play a game. And you're like, huh. There you go. Build on. Build an entertainment room, and for the love of everything, put a TV in that thing.
We don't just have money willy-nilly to have an entertainment room.
Then what are you building? Huh?
Nursery.
What are you building? That you'll never use, because that kid will sleep at the foot of your bed for years.
No, not in this game.
Oh, yeah. Kids rarely sleep. Babies usually end up in their folks' room. 9 times out of 10. They always build a nursery and they deck it out with all kinds of stuff, and then the kid never sleeps in there. You end up putting like a crib or whatever at the foot of your bed, and that's where they sleep because they're going to be waking you up every 2 to 3 hours, freaking out over nothing. And you don't want to have to get up and walk across the house every time. So your lady here, she's all about the what are we calling these? Tights?
They're stockings.
That's the word. I like to think I would have got there eventually.
They match her shirt.
After I said the wrong word about 8 or 9 times.
They match her shirt.
Do they? Because they look gray. Shirt's very blue. But, sure.
We have a ridiculous amount of crystals. This is worth... Oh my gosh.
Go shopping.
Why?
And for the love of capitalism, buy a TV.
I don't know how to sell things. Where to go, where to go, where to go, where to go. Don't tell me I lost it.
Why are there, what look like hockey pucks in your yard? Or maybe fire alarms? Do you live on a golf course?
They're right.
Oh. Alright.
Do you live on a golf course? I love
Because I'm pretty
that.
sure those holes are supposed to be marked with flags. I don't know. My golfing knowledge is a little lacking, but speaking of, can we get real for a minute? Let's talk about golf. Why? That's all.
Let's just have everybody go to sleep so we can pass the time.
I like how jittery time passes in this world. It's like watching the Rudolph movie. It's very stop motion. Kind of nauseous, to be perfectly honest.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Sailing through the sky!
Please stop.
I sing
Now do it again.
so good. No.
All yours.
That's embarrassing. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Sailing through the sky! Little Einstein! Ooh.
That is a lot of toilets.
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
There's even little toddler potties.
Let's listen to this.
They got their super awesome like 90s dance club down there, like the Roxbury.
Next.
If this video gets copyright claimed because of this, whatever this is, all of whatever this is. What's the fastest you can crank it? I think I pulled a muscle in my neck just now, dancing.
Again.
Again. Hey, it's everybody's favorite character,
Who's like Jeffro?
Hard Hat. And there's Popcorn here. She's back. It looks better up close. It's,
That is
What's
not
his
the
name?
same person. That's an old person and the one before.
I'm pretty sure they're the exact same people.
No, and the one before had a whole different
Why are you and your dude sitting so far apart from each other?
Because there was other people.
Is there
There was other people sitting there.
trouble in paradise? Maybe this brunette that just sat down awfully close to fella. Maybe
She's just sitting there.
maybe she's got something to do with it.
No.
Warm up.
Listen to her, listen. Okay, we're done.
Says you. Hey, look! Can we go back for a second? Go back, just right there on the wall. Or actually, it's just kind of floating in space. But see that right there? That's what we call a television. And how those things work, there's fun images displayed on the picture. And it comes with sound, usually some explosions and some harsh language. It really depends on what you're watching, but it's what we call entertainment. Now this is happening. Yep. Still happening. We're still doing this. Oh, she's uncomfortable. Looks like she needs to go to the bathroom.
And she had a bad drink.
Really? That oval with small circles on it meant she had a bad dream?
Yep. Drink.
Drink. Oh, okay. Huh.
Now she's going to go swimming. Oh, they're both swimming. I love swimming.
Now, if this water turns yellow, everybody, yeah. We're just as confused as you are. Look at the bottom. Look what's on the bottom. Turtles. Turtles, everybody. We like turtles.
Who would get out of the pool willingly? No one. Oh wait, it's
Make him go dance badly. Yeah. Never mind, she's doing it. White people, everybody. See, this lady that just walked in is like, really? This is what we're doing?
Oh, yes.
She's like, you know people can see you, right? Yep. That's all of this is happening. Dude's expression kind of said it all. He walked in, looked at his lady, and just kind of hung his head in shame and just walked right on by. What's this? Isn't this a Hawaiian thing? Don't you have to be wearing a what's that called? A hula skirt? Is that a thing? Is that what those are called? A skirt made out of some sort of grass or vegetation. Okay, musically, right here, it gets very Linkin Park. I mean, if you can block out the all of that, all this kind of like Ariana Grande stuff going on here, and just listen to the music. Yeah. I don't know if I'd be walking around this joint barefoot.
She was in her swimming outfit.
Still.
She never changed.
There's definitely going to be at least a few germs on that floor.
A few.
You have just a few more minutes left, my dear. Make it count.
We're sleeping.
Maybe, I don't know, buy a TV before the end of the video.
We only have $81.
That'd be an excellent way to end it.
There's only $81 in their bank account.
Can you zoom in on these bugs again like you did that one time? Just freeze frame the game and then zoom in real close on the bug's dumb face.
Well, I don't know where the...
Right there. There they are. They're back. Look at them.
It's on the ground.
Ugh. They're the
There was
worst.
another one. Why are they on the ground?
Ah, what'd you do?
They flew away.
That's bugs for you. Hey! Oh, whoa.
There he is.
Look at it. Look at it, everybody. Spin the camera. Can you go around the other side? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Where'd he go? Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
It does not want you to take its picture. It keeps turning away. It's like, no.
Oh, that's its face.
I'm having a very bad hair day.
Look, it's a... That's its face.
Like, can we be real for a minute? Anytime you're feeling down, you think you've got it bad, just remember this. Look at this thing. That's the worst.
Okay, anyways.
Five and 30. Hey.
Fun conversation he's having with himself.
I like this empty room with nothing in it.
Wait, she's having a baby.
How do you know that? I mean, clearly, yeah.
It's like gone into labor.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it.
They're going to the hospital, and I'm going with them.
You think maybe somebody bought him a TV as a baby gift? Maybe they put it in the baby shower registry. What do you call that thing? I don't know. I know when you're getting married, you have a wedding registry. Is there like a
Baby shower.
for instead of 600 packages of diapers
You have to sign it, right?
and dozens of outfits that they'll never wear because they grow so quick that
Check in front desk.
Kiddo.
they wear an outfit once and they outgrow it before they get a chance to wear it again.
She's checking in.
I like this hat this lady's got going on.
Limbo. Oh. Oh, Scoofa. Oh. Go, Rena.
She's gonna pop right here on the carpet if we don't get a move on. Kid's just gonna splatter and fall right out. Just
Stay in this way.
Flemmy hoy.
Flemmy hoy indeed. Oh, whoa, hey. Camera one. Ew! Oh! What? Oh, this is... What is that thing? Oh! What is happening? Can we get control of the situation, please? Why are we squirting, like, glue? That looks like a bottle of Elmer's glue.
That's your heart.
They know.
Why is the... What is...
It's
Wow.
a
What...
boy. What she did.
That was very graphic and extremely confusing. You can't pick the name?
I'm doing that. What should its name be?
Bocephus. What about Augustus?
It's barely.
What about Augustine?
August.
Cowgirl. EB, y'all.
That was interesting.
The baby.
Lunch.
Can you... So, you're broke, right? You have no money. Can you possibly sue this hospital for literally killing you, ripping your heart out? In a procedure that had next to nothing to do with your heart in the first place? Could we possibly file a lawsuit and make bank? Cause
Going home.
for a cool $1,000, you can buy yourself a pretty decent TV.
Nobody cares about the TV. There is no TV.
Dude's literally waking up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night every night, dreaming about TV. The guy wants a television in his life. Real bad.
August. What's August vibes of colors? Like
Anything that says
Yellow.
hot. So,
red.
yeah, yellow, red.
We're doing blue. And then this is the baby. We'll change his bathroom.
You'll put that kid in that room for 5 minutes one time. And then you'll realize that it's just not going to work. And he'll end up right beside your bed for the next 2 years probably. And that room will become the place where everything goes. The trash, until you take it out.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
The dirty laundry. Everything.
How about you?
The weird stuff you get from various family members for Christmas that you don't really want, but you don't have the heart to be like, I don't want this. So you take it and you throw it in that room in the corner.
Awesome.
We did it, everybody. There's Junior. We went to the weird science lab where we fell asleep on the couch. We said some very inappropriate things in a language that nobody understands. We went swimming and walked around barefoot and probably got glass in our feet and hypodermic needles in our toes. Hey,
Oh my.
Oh, child pump.
inappropriate.
She's still wearing her.
Yeesh.
She's still wearing her hospital outfit.
We see that.
Arigaba.
Arigaba.
The baby. Oh.
The daddy-o here, or at least we assume he's the dad.
Vivid Polypha.
Oh my gosh.
He woke up every night longing for television that never happened.
Probably because we only have 66
But it doesn't matter because now he's got a baby and will never have the time for anything else anyway. So and so it begins. This is how it starts. She leaves and it's all you, dude. Have fun. And on that note, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Super appreciate. Hey! Pause. Come on now. Pause that. I'm trying to outro this thing. Click the thumbnails that pop.
I couldn't.
You can click the thumbnails that pop up in the corners of the screen in a minute. Take that stuff over if you want to check out anything else that I do. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stop by and catch me next time. And until then, we will catch you later. I've been me, and she's been her. And we'll see you next time.